Well, women are tragically underrepresented wherever you find power in our society, and we're overrepresented wherever you find low pay or disadvantage. So there are many reasons for this, but certainly the fact that many women are not safe, are subjected to violence, experience discrimination and harassment, assault. All of those things mean that for many women it's simply not safe to be in public life. That's true in Australia and in many other countries. If you look at our parliament, I was involved in campaigns to stop and properly name sexual harassment in the 1980s. I worked in Newcastle in industrial workplaces, trying to make sure that women weren't the first who were sacked when there was an economic downturn. And now, 40 years later, we're still fighting those struggles for fairness for women, for safe treatment of women. And we're fighting them not just in industrial workplaces and, out there in the labour market, but we're fighting them in our parliaments. So we have, despite many years of activity by feminists and women and activists across our community, we've still got a long way to go to make sure that women can take their full voice in public life. So things like discrimination are still very lively in our workplaces and across the hierarchy of our communities. Women for the last 30 years have suffered a pay gap where they're earning around 14% less than men on average in Australia, and that has barely changed in those last 3 decades. So lots of things for women we know are problems, but we are still facing the challenges that were there years ago, and we have a long way to travel. And that means to respond to those challenges and to move women into their proper place alongside and transforming our institutions so that they better suit women, then we need to see more women wherever we see power, in Parliament, amongst our leaders in organisations, in our university leadership, across our educational institutions. And some things will really make a difference for women. We need free childcare for women. We need good policies that change the culture in workplaces, and ask and require employers, for example, to create safe workplaces where harassment of women, for example, is completely unacceptable.